Welcome back to Take Two Reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Drax. We finally got a Guardians of the Galaxy MCU accurate Marvel Select, and I am stoked to have this figure. The box looks absolutely amazing. It kind of reminds you of the Doctor Strange box, if y'all remember that one. But yeah, I love the the galactical design in the back. It comes with Drax, the Dave Bautista Drax, and Baby Groot. And oops, my bad. And yeah, let's see what we got right here. And here he is out of the packaging. And I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. This figure was kind of a letdown on one side. Sculpt, he looks amazing. Now I'm gonna get into that later, but I'm gonna give you to what was a letdown in a minute. But it didn't come with a base, so I'm not gonna worry about that. But let's get into his accessories, and then we'll get into everything else. So let's do it. All right, so he comes with these two knives, and they look awesome. Love the designs on them. They were sculpted inside the blade, so these look really nice. He comes with two of them, and he comes with 3 interchangeable hands. He comes with 2 fists, and also another hand to grab whatever. I don't know what else come here. I guess to grab Baby Groot, but also another hand. Take it off here. Another hand to hold his knives. And also it came with this Baby Groot, and I actually really like this little thing. I didn't think, I'm like, man, why would we get a Baby Groot? I know they was gonna throw it in there somehow, but actually it's articulate, so he can put his arms that high. His head don't go up and down, but you can twist it side to side. His legs can go that far out. There's a ball joint on his little foot, but it don't move, so which is weird. But other than that, yeah, I actually like this little Baby Groot. So yeah, it looks really nice. All right, so this is the sculpt of Drax, and man, this is a beautiful sculpt. I love how they sculpt all the tattoos on his body. It looks absolutely amazing. A lot of people had gripes on his lips, how it's just like this shade of dark green. I actually don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. To me, it just makes it looks like he's just like, his shade. Your lips are usually darker than the rest of your skin sometimes, but other than that, I don't mind it. But yeah, his pants, the detail on his pants is absolutely crazy. I like the black wash on amongst his pants. Okay, another letdown. One of the letdowns was he has these pockets to put the knives in. Sorry, let me sit this down. And you can't even put it in there. It's sealed on the top. You can't even put the knives in there. I thought that was so bad, if you can do that, but you can't. I don't know if if the camera can see it. Just take my word for it. If y'all get it, y'all get it. But yeah, you definitely can't do that. All right, so we have his head can go that far up and that far down, which is okay. His arms can go all the way around, and you have this weird thing that it's kind of like sculpted into the ball joint. I don't know if you guys can see that. And it's but it turns though, so he does have a bicep swivel. At first I didn't think he did. Now here's the part that starts to bum me out. His elbow articulation is terrible. Like it's not even like a single joint. It's like half a joint on his elbow. So you can move it up that far, that straight, but that far. And I don't know if this is something that was going on with mine, but on the right arm, it don't even move. Barely. Like, that's as far as you can move. So that was a bummer to me. You can move his legs out that far. He can spread out his legs that wide. He has, I think he has double jointed knees. Yeah, he does. Felt like I was about to break him for a second, but he does have double jointed knees. He can bend his foot, and he does have ankle pivot. Okay, so here he is next to Captain America and MCU Spider-Man. And yeah, so I feel like it's pretty legit. He's supposed to be taller than them two for the most part. He's definitely bigger, and like when I mean muscle, so he's definitely bigger than these two. And here he is next to the comic version of himself, the Disney Store exclusive that came out last year. And yeah, if I had to pick my favorite, sculpt-wise, it will obviously be the MCU version of Drax. Alright, so my final thoughts about this figure is not terrible. A lot of people hated this figure from what I've been hearing, but it's not terrible. It looks great. Depends on what you want to use it for. If you feel like you want to like pose it and get in cool poses and all this stuff, which I feel like is every collector's, you know, dream, but it won't do it. It might as well be a statue if you're asked. That's my honest opinion. But other than that, it looks fantastic to me. It looks just like Dave Bautista, and yeah, I just wish it was just a bit more articulate. And I wish it had a different face. Like I just wish he had like the screaming face that the Marvel Legends version have. But other than that, yeah, it's not a bad figure. I just thought it would be so much better, but it wasn't. So I was kind of let down just a little bit when it came to articulation. But sculpt-wise, I have to give it a 10 out of 10. But articulation, I'll give it a 4 out of 10. Which is, I'm actually very disappointed in his articulation. I know I can go on and on about it, but yeah. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching this review.